Hello friends, fellow beer geeks. I am Wes, the craft beer geek, and welcome to another beer review. Tonight we're looking at a beer from JJ Grey, who is a Florida musician here, and this is a beer that he had brewed by Cigar City here in Tampa, Florida, in collaboration with Rock Brothers Brewing, which I would imagine is JJ Grey. I guess wanted to make his own beer and made it happen. Don't know too much about the backstory on this beer, but this is titled Nare Sugar Brown, so it's a brown ale. Comes in at 5.7% alcohol by volume, 12-ounce can here. We're going to get this cracked open into a glass and see what it's like. I've not had this beer before, so I thought I would go ahead and give it a try and see what it's all about. Since it's brewed at Cigar City, it has potential to be something really good, so let's go ahead and see what we got here. Well, it's already trying to come out of the can here. So from the description I'm getting from this is potentially going to be sort of maybe a little bit of a dry brown ale. Not real sweet, more on the roasty kind of side, which sounds like something I would appreciate. Alright, so got this poured out into the glass now. It's pretty cloudy. There was a good bit of sediment in the bottom of the can, so this is can condition, I guess you could say. That's probably why it was so active when I first opened the can. Got a nice two-finger, very light tan head on here. Has a nice sort of orangish brown color to it. Pretty good looking beer. Let's see what the aroma is like. Okay, I'm definitely getting a light roasty sort of aroma, slightly nutty, little bit of a fruity nose on here. I'm getting a little bit of like a date maybe kind of flavor. Some sort of dried fruit is what I'm getting on the aroma. So I'm ready to go ahead and give this a taste, let you know what I think. Cheers. Yeah, that's a really interesting beer. It definitely is not a sweet beer. It has a lot of coffee notes to it, a lot of dark fruit notes to it. But it's not. It's a little bit, it's not as sweet as you would think it is going to be. I should say it's fairly sweet, but it's not like cloyingly sweet, not overly sweet. It still has a lot of that dry, roasty flavor, those nice coffee flavors, dark fruit flavors, dried fruit flavors to it. Quite carbonated on this one. Really, really strong. As soon as it hits your tongue, it just sort of explodes on your tongue. I put the body on this in sort of the medium range. It's not a light-bodied beer. It's not a heavy beer. It's kind of right in the middle there. Yeah, that's just a really, it's an odd beer. And as I said, you got a lot of the dark, roasty coffee notes mixed with some dried dark fruit, like a date kind of flavors. A very aggressive amount of carbonation there. It's really kind of a strange beer, kind of different. It's not like a brown ale. It's not. I don't know what it is. It's different. It's interesting. Do I like it? I don't know yet. I'm still, it's one of those beers like, gee, I don't know if I like this or not. It's different. Give you a bit of backstory on this beer. I'll read you the short story on the back of the beer here. It's kind of interesting. It says, "Oh yeah, a beautiful dark brown ale with hints of chocolatey coffee, followed by a light sweet cream ale without nary a drop of sugar added. It never ceases to amaze me that as a true beer master can turn a few simple ingredients and a lot of know-how. My grandfather would have never have believed in a million years that his old morning coffee request of cream but nary sugar would spark the making of this flavorful ale, but after just one sip would have been ear-to-ear grinning and damn show proud. JJ." So I guess it's an ode to his grandfather's request of drinking coffee with cream but no sugar. So they're going for that sort of cream ale mixed with roasty notes to it. I like the idea of that, the concept of that, but those fruity date kind of notes that I'm getting in here, I don't think it's working real well to sort of match with the story that well. So yeah, unfortunately for the JJ Grey's Nare Sugar Brown, I'm gonna only be able to give this a 6 out of 10. It's not doing it for me. it's just too much of a mixture of things that don't work well together. I like the concept of it, but unfortunately the beer doesn't deliver that concept well, in my opinion. Yeah, just a 6 out of 10 on this one. It was interesting to try. So that's going to do it for this episode of the Craft Beer Geek. If you like this review, you can find lots more at craftbeergeek.com. And if you're going to be doing any Amazon.com shopping in the near future and feel like supporting the show, you can use our link to Amazon.com in the show notes below or on the right-hand side of the page on craftbeergeek.com. We'll get a small percentage of anything you buy, but it won't cost you any extra at all. It's an easy way for you to support the show at no extra cost to you, so thank you for that in advance. And just want to leave you with this. Please drink responsibly, and remember, I don't drink bad beer. You shouldn't either. See you next time. Cheers.